All right, part two. I don't know what happened.
They all believed in Tua. They all said Tua was going to bounce back. And you got Buffalo sitting there next week. They gonna look at San Francisco tape and they gonna look at the freaking Chargers tape. They got the blueprint. Hit Tyreek
We're
Hill
gonna start. Look here. We're gonna try to go back and because I was getting into a bad place. So let's go back a little bit and see what we got here.
They flexed us on prime time just to embarrass us.
Let's see.
We got flexed on prime time just to get embarrassed. And then they did it again next week.
Okay, this is where I wanted to start off because we was doing it right here. This was where everything was going good. So we're going to let and I said I wanted to do something while we wait.
I just keep looking at his little sad face with a 10 of 28 next to it. And then he got the nerve to go to Herbert after the game. Hey, man, what you laughing for? That man just called you up. That man in the back of his head, hey, Tua. Hey, Tua. You got picked before me. You know you were wrong.
Let me see. Hold on.
You should have been in the 6th round, but...
4, 8, 9, 10, 12, another 6, which is 18.
And down in Herbert hasn't been great. We'll see when they play each other. Now I want to see what Acho gonna say. All he gonna talk about is that wasn't a rough in the passer. Herbert just absolutely looked like an elite, phenomenal, real quarter. Oh my gosh, 39 for 51, 365. Then I gotta go look at scrawny Tua's 10 for 28, 145. This man had 145 in a big December game coming off of a fresh boo-boo the fool loss. And he come back out here where you supposed to bounce back and look worse than last week. I'm like, how can you look worse than last week? How can you look worse than last week? And he found a way to do it. God dog it, he found a way to look worse than last week.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You know how it was possible?
So
if you're a subscriber to this channel, you already knew how it was possible. Because I've been telling y'all all for the last 3 years. You man-to-man against the wide receivers, bump and run from the line of scrimmage, put your hands on them, and Tua's gonna look like a train wreck. And I proved that to y'all 2 years in a row, and this year, everybody wanna back up because they scared of Tyreek's speed. And we just wide open. I'm like, y'all calm down. When we run into real teams that play that real defense, you gonna see Tua get exposed. Oh, you just a hater. Why can't you give him his credit when it's due? Oh, he had a great game. He did phenomenal versus the Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my. I told y'all. And sure enough, and they shocked me. They freaking shocked me. The Chargers ain't got the personnel to run man coverage, and they did it tonight. And oh my God.
That's a fact. Chargers don't got.
Has what I've been saying about man coverage and Tua, have I not been spot on? Yes or no in the comment section. If you're subscribed to this channel, has what I've been saying about Tua Tagovailoa against man coverage, is it spot on? Yes or no? Yes or no in the comment section. When they call me a hater, and I say, I'm telling you, in man coverage, bump and run, not just man, but get up in their face and put their hand on receivers, he ain't gonna do nothing, because he can't throw with great ball placement. It gotta be perfect. That Jaseki playing specific, coming across the middle. You can't blame Tua, that was great coverage. No, You said he had to reach backwards and it got batted out. Put that ball in front of him. He's not as accurate as y'all think. Y'all think because he got a high completion percentage, he accurate. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. No, you just a hater. No, listen to the truth. At the end of the day, it's going to always end up this way. It's going to always end up this way. And let me tell you where you're going to get fooled. You're going to go get ran out of Buffalo, 3 straight losses. Then you're going to beat Green Bay, beat the Patriots, and beat the Jets. And we're going to slide into the playoffs in the wild card. And y'all be like, yeah, Tua got us in the playoffs. We're going to get dogged in the playoffs. Well, one step at a time. We just wanted to make the playoffs first. And once again, perpetual cycle of insanity. Perpetual cycle of insanity. He is not a franchise quarterback. Franchise quarterbacks show up big in the biggest moments against the biggest competition. Name me one big competition this man done played. And don't give me no Ravens. They were dominating him for 3 quarters too until they were stupid in the 4th quarter with a depleted secondary. Same thing with Buffalo. Been telling y'all this. I'm done with Tua. Now it's time to get on the other one, McGenius. Oh,
McGenius.
McDaniel is a genius. Truth be told, with the exception of 3 games, this offense ain't been no better than it was with Flores.
Jameis Winston's cousin, fat cousin. TD Fins fan. His name's TD Fins fan.
This offense ain't been no better than it was with Flores. You ain't win no big games either. You absolutely got demolished in the coaching today. Everything you tried to throw their way, they had a counter. You got Boyer out here running 0 defenses, and Herbert out here smoking you every time you run it. Smoking you every time you run it. And the defense fought as hard as they could, but they could only do so much. I don't want to hear nothing about no defense. They gave up 23 points with an offense that kept them on the field. I don't want to hear nothing about the defense. And I told y'all 4 weeks ago, we ain't got no run game. Oh, we finally got a run game because Wilson had 1 good game. I told y'all we ain't got no run game. I told you that since training camp. Did I tell you that, yes or no? Yes or no in the comment section. Did I tell you this team ain't got no run game? Yes or no in the comment section? Been telling y'all this stuff. Got absolutely obliterated today. And we were fortunate and lucky to only lose by 6. Why? Because, man, when you really put it in the context, y'all, when you really put it in the context, we scored 3 points at the end of the game. If you really put it in the context, we only scored 3 points at the end of the game, and that was because we had to play situational football. Tyreek's lucky play on the fumble, that ain't offensive production. Matter of fact, it was a freaking turnover that it would have been. We got lucky he ran up the screen. That ain't no offensive production.
Yeah, his game.
And the deep ball to Tyreek on the go. Defender in perfect position. Luckily, he tripped. We absolutely did nothing on offense today. Freaking embarrassing, man. Freaking embarrassing. In this defense, this the best game they done played on the road all season. Because we give up 30 points a game on the road. And today we only gave up 23. Yeah, Flores laughing.
That boy do look like Winston.
I don't care what Mike McDaniel
He did. It looked like he definitely related to Winston.
And knock them off next week. I'm watching that Jets-Buffalo game, and everybody, oh, we definitely gonna dominate them. This is a snooze fest. Neither of these offenses good. The Jets and Buffalo offense played 10 times better than us today, and they were trash. And they were trash.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna read all these super chats, man. I'm sorry it got so behind. I know y'all send a lot of super chats, so I'm gonna read them now. I'm gonna try to get through them, man. And I'm gonna drop the link because I know y'all want to come in and chop it up. Let me get through the super chats as fast as I can, and then I'm gonna drop the link so we can chop it up. I want to hear what y'all gotta say. Man, it don't make sense. How could Tua be so bad? How could Tua be this bad, man? How can he be this bad? Give me a second. All right. I think it starts here. Tua is not it. He folds up like origami or something when he needs,
Origami or something.
when we need him most. No way we beat the Bills. And if we make it to the playoffs, are we really gonna beat? Who are we really gonna beat? My bad. Y'all better not blame this on the coach or the defense, because Tua needs to step up like Herbert, who had a trash coach also. Herbert was under more duress than Tua today. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Herbert was under way more duress than Tua today. We were in Herbert's face on every play. Way more duress than Tua. And he smoked us. They took the middle of the field and the deep ball away. Why did McDaniel not call more screenplays and more slant routes and Boyer and Tua sucks? I started to think the Jets need the Dolphins to win. Now I know the easy way to the playoffs is
Because they were
expense of the fans. Go Jets. Justin Herbert took Tua to school tonight.
It is what it is, man. Some words ain't easy, you know.
23-3, because both those Tyreek TDs were miracle plays. We are the Browns 2 years ago in Baker. And I tell
Leave
y'all
my boy alone, bro.
you literally said we're going to the Super Bowl after getting choked. Listen to your wife. LOL. It's your bro. Get a clue. Man, you get a clue. You just watch the same game we all watch. Do you think defense are just figuring out Tua? No, they figuring out this offense. And this is the only offense Tua can operate in. They figuring this offense out. And they know Tua is a spot thrower, so they know Tua is a spot thrower. He ain't reading defenses. He ain't processing the field like everybody trying to make it
fire
because he getting completions. He's a spot thrower. My guy should be here in 2 seconds, then I'll throw it. He should, yep. It looks good on film. Look at the anticipation by Tua. He throws this guy open. The ball is already gone before the guy is even open. It looks good in theory, but that ain't what's really happening. He's the classic spot thrower. He's not actually reading it. He's not actually anticipating it. He's just, hey, this is, and if I get zone coverage, I should have this guy across the middle. Let me put it there. And what did they do tonight? Tyreek hike, hit him, and he bounced off, and he's off the route by 1 second. That ball still went in that spot. No receiver around. That's proof he's a freaking spot thrower. Ain't no receiver in sight. Why there ain't no receiver in sight? Where is Tua throwing? No, he knocking receivers off their spot because he a spot thrower. He ain't anticipating nothing. He ain't reading nothing. Hillary, I love you, but let your man let it out. Let me see. Where is CB83, Fans Fanatic, The Smoke Show, all those blind Tua fans shaking my head. Y'all don't know football. Only TD and EM and Lewis I trust. I'm sorry. Appreciate you, homie. Was it mentioned yet that one of Tua's 9 completions was 60 yards because the defender tripped on his own feet, 3 actual points scored? Exactly. Literally. TD, how can you blame this on Tua when the wide receivers couldn't even get open?
Oh no, he knows what he's talking about. Don't get it twisted. That's why I listen to him. He rants and everything, but he knows what he's talking about.
But your ball placement has to be phenomenal.
Like he's not just bullshitting or just hating. That's why I listen to him.
Gesicki reached back to catch it.
People be thinking he just hating on Tua, but
the most accurate quarterback. See, if Gesicki was wide open, he would have made that catch. And y'all have been like, Tua cooking. No, he ain't. He been doing that all season. His ball placement been trash all season. Luckily, they wide open. They can slow down. They can jump up. They can reach low. They can reach behind. They can wait on it. It's been that way all year. Y'all just blind because they end up being completions because they wide open. But when you get man-to-man, it has to be perfect placement. And that's when you get exposed. Because it ain't perfect. Look at how many times today the defender was there to bat it away. The ball was right where Tua always put it. But the defender was there to bat it away. But plays still could have been made if the placement was better. This is where y'all get mad at me when I do the all-22 and I nitpick. I say, look, that ball was a little low and behind, even though it was a catch. You got to put those in front because in great defense, that's going to be a bat down. Oh, Tina, you can't give them no credit, man. Just be happy for the completion. Why you got to critique that? Today showed you why. Because this is playoff football, what you saw today. What they did against him is what he going to see in the playoffs with more pass rush. With better pass rushes coming at him. With better secondaries. The Chargers secondary is trash. TD, I need to know that we're not bringing Tua back next year. How is it possible? Can you explain? Oh, they bringing him back? They bringing him back? Because when we play Green Bay, trash Green Bay, and we play the Jets and the Patriots, we going to look better again because they not going to be all up in their face man coverage. They're going to be playing that raggedy zone, and we going to look better again. And they're going to be like, oh, Tua led us to the playoffs. It's going to always be the up and down with Tua. And he'll get a rare good one. Not great, but
Ross
a good one, and
definitely
make you
bringing
think
him
that you can
back.
believe.
yep. There's no way you can't. That's the bad part. There's no way you can't bring him back.
35.7% completion percentage for Tua. The lowest mark by a quarterback with at least 20 attempts this season. Tua just had the worst completion percentage of any quarterback with 20 attempts in
Ain't no way they won't bring him back, or ain't no way they're gonna bring him back.
Sink in. Tua Tagovailoa just broke the record. He just had the lowest completion percentage by any quarterback who had more than 20 attempts all season. Miss me with that crap. Miss me with that crap. Trash. Aloha, TD. Is there a chance of us pursuing another quarterback? If so, who do you have in mind? It's going to be hard, man. I'm going to be honest. I only really want to have that conversation because Tua's here and he's going to be here for a while. I'm telling you, we done already dug the foxhole.
There's no way he's going anywhere.
We done already dug ourselves
Gotcha.
in. They even have the courage to move on. Here comes Lamar Jackson, even average QB in some games versus bad teams. Two of the worst type of QB, good enough to hold a franchise hostage. You ain't never lied. And that's the problem. That's the problem. I'm still reading. Y'all give me a second. I'm still reading your super chats. And then I'm going to drop the link in a little bit. This team hasn't put together a solid offensive drive since the first half of the Texans game. True. TD, you were wrong about Tua. You said he would be average. He's a train wreck. Man, holistically this season, he's still slightly above average.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's fallen. Them 2 games, he done went from playing really good to now he's slightly above average quarterback. You see how things even out? After 3 weeks of just lying tigers and bearing it, and we all think he the MVP, 2 weeks later, shut your mouth. I told y'all, just wait. Wait till we get to the last 6.
23,
All this cheering and all
19,
this, bro, if you
23.
can't be happy for Tua now, you a hater. If you can't acknowledge what he's doing now, you a hater. What has he done? But play the Lions, who Kirk Cousins put 425 yards up on today. The Tigers, the Bears, oh my.
So that's 6,
I said, hold on.
9.
Let's see what happened when you play San
I
Francisco,
got how many
the
workers
Chargers,
left?
and Buffalo. Y'all remember
1, 2,
2
3,
weeks ago
4,
when I said
5,
there's a
5,
chance we could go
6,
0-3 on this
You
stretch.
say he would
7.
be
I
average.
don't
Now
think it's
he's a
gonna
train
happen,
wreck, face
but
with
we could
tears
go
of joy,
0-3.
face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
I told y'all we're gonna go 2-1 at best,
1,
but I
2,
will be
3,
sold on this
4,
team if we do.
5,
But we're not
6.
going 3-0 in this stretch. Oh, come on, TD. Who gonna stop this offense? Who gonna stop this offense, TD? That's what y'all said.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
Salute to the homie who just said, I admit TD is right. It's all, bro, I appreciate that, but at the end of the day, I've been saying this, and I've been like, all right, y'all out here getting blinded. He ain't done. He's still gonna have at least 2 more Lions, Tigers, and Bears game this year. Because 2 of them, the last 4 teams we play, they gonna run some heavy zone with deep safeties. Scared it in the mud. They gonna run that. And he gonna have some good games. But I keep trying to tell y'all what he is. And I've been spot on when it would show up. And I ain't gonna lie. Y'all saw me, I was the most positive person during the game. I knew we were gonna lose this game. Ask Ian what I told him.
Is that
And
being
ask
used
him
right
what I
now? What is that
texted him
being
at
used for?
8:15 right before the game.
Oh, man.
When people were asking who gonna win, I texted him, we about to lose this game. We about to lose this game. Unfortunately, it was for the wrong
Let me
freaking
see if
reason.
I can get.
I thought that, me personally, I thought the reason why we would lose this game
16.
is because, well, technically I wasn't wrong, but I thought it was only going to be because Herbert was going to gunsling Tua. I didn't know Tua was just going to fall off the face of the earth. I thought it was going to be a back and forth. I thought Tua was actually going to have a great game. I just felt that Herbert's going to outsling him in this game. And I texted him. He in the comment section now. I texted him at 8:15, 5 minutes before the game. We about to lose this game. Ask him. And another reason why I thought that, because the way Herbert came out that tunnel, and this was me just guessing, the way he came out that tunnel, I said, dang, he looked focused. And I saw
I could have
Tua
jacked this up as well, but we'll see.
under the eyes.
Herbert looked like Brady in the
Oh
game.
man, I can't wait to get back home.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong. Let's go Tua. And don't tell me I was hating. I was positive about Tua the whole game. As trash as he was, I kept telling y'all the next drive he gonna bounce back. He gonna have a good this. He gonna turn it around. He gonna salvage it. Oh, he about to go off. Insanity, I'm gonna do a whole stream on that. You bring up a great point, and I gotta talk to Em about that because we've been tracking that for 2 years, but we didn't get to track it long because of his injury. But great point. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, Insanity. I ain't gonna tell the people what it is yet, but God dog it, that is a great point, and it's time to talk about it. Because me and Em been looking at that for 2 years, but we haven't been able to get a firm assessment because he hadn't been on the field enough. And you're right. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow about it. We do need to have that conversation. Sorry I'm talking to Cole, Josh. You know what I'm talking about. Bills look like ASS today. I admit it, but the Bills defense is getting healthier. Tua has problems Saturday. Yeah. Fire Flores had less talent, did better than this. Can't make this up, man. If Jets grab
What was I gonna do?
Lamar and we don't, you can forget the playoffs. We could have Lamar and Allen in our division. Dolphins better stop playing QB with Tua and get Lamar.
I need these to
He's a guaranteed
get
playoff.
popping.
He can win without weapons. I'll tell you this: screw Lamar and Josh Allen. If the Jets got healthy, Mike White could lead that team. I'm talking about if they were really healthy. People ain't talking about how the Jets O-line been banged up. People on their defense got banged up. There's a lot of players, real great players on their team that ain't playing. They running game went away when they running back went out. The whole division could end up better than us next year. TD, your heart, man. Take a break, bro. I am, man. I am. I'm about to actually drop the link. I just got to see if there's any more super chats. Let me see if there's any more. If ever. All right, there's like 5 more. Let me read those and then I'm going to drop the link. TD, Tua is going to lead us to the promised land. Just you wait. Good QBs have bad games as well. Look at Allen. All right.
But Josh Allen's bad games are not the same.
This is why
Josh Allen bad games are like, oh man, he shouldn't have thrown that, or he shouldn't have. It's not ineptitude. It's not like he just not scoring or he's just not driving down. That's why I'm tired with Brady. Brady's just he can't throw down the field. We can't score with Brady. Like there's a difference between not having a good game or having a bad game with turnovers or just bad decisions, and then there's a difference of he's not playing good, like we're not productive. Like those are big differences.
He positioning himself. I'm with it. I ain't gonna knock him for that, but he lying to you. He lying to you trying to sell Tua being better than Herbert. That's for doggone show. We are the Browns 2 years ago with Baker, straight fool's gold. And to think we gave up all the bunny picks for him. Man, Hillary, I love you, but let your man let it out. Oh, well, maybe I'm behind. Fans kill me. I said I wanted Herbert draft day. Yeah. A lot of people wanted Tua, bro. What is Finsanity talking about? I knew she's not making excuses. She said Chargers would be easy and we would go 5-0. She ain't making no excuses. Y'all gonna see, we're gonna do the stream tomorrow. It's something worthy of talking of because nobody's had this conversation. We might have it. When I drop the link, we might even have a conversation tonight. And to think we gave up all this money picks for him. Oh, all right. So we caught up, man. Let me drop the link. Let me drop this link, man. We got 1,500 people watching. Y'all hit that like button. It's ridiculous, man.
4 to 6.
Oh my gosh. Can't get this stuff up. I know why we lost. Wait till I see Cappy the Penguin. He the reason.
What am I on right now?
Great point, Bree. You're right. I noticed that. Before I bring y'all in, man, let me bring up a few more things. We want to win another game playing offense like this. Do y'all want to know who was horrible tonight? And I noticed this. My brother Bree just texted to me, but he right. I noticed this too. Do y'all want to know one player who was absolutely horrible tonight besides Tua? There was one player who was absolutely horrible tonight besides Tua. Y'all know who that was? Teron freaking Armstead. Shout out to Roger Johnson with the donation on the Cash App. Salute to you, homie. Teron Armstead was a wreck tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 5. That's 5.
He hurt. I know he hurt. He probably hurt even more now. This is why I told y'all he shouldn't play.
1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20. So I got 5 more people.
Hey, man,
Listen,
I was gonna say this, man. We're in trouble for this reason. I'm not even gonna count those last 3 games as gimme because the Jets and
yeah,
Patriots play better
I can't
defense than
do
the
that.
Chargers, number one. And
I
on
can't
top
do
of it,
another one.
the
I
Green
gotta
Bay
do.
Packers are now in full out spoiler mode. They're in a situation now where they was used to being coasting to 13-3 records. Now they have the opportunity to knock off a team down the stretch. And that game may not be a gimme because we getting Aaron Rodgers and Christian Watson performing real good. So that's not a
We just
gimme
gotta
game either.
survive.
On Christmas Day, we could be looking at a situation with a Buffalo loss that we could be getting buried on Christmas Day. We got coal in our stockings coming up if we don't get it together.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. If anybody know, I know. I'm just sitting waiting. I would never gonna sleep on Green Bay. I know they're a trash team. On Christmas Day, on top of that, man, imagine losing 4 straight, y'all.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Imagine losing to Buffalo and on Christmas Day.
That's troublesome.
Oh my Jesus.
Hey, what they gonna say about Mike McDaniels? Huh?
Hey,
what happens?
3 of 14 for 25 yards in the first half. 3 of 14 for 25 yards in the first half.
That's terrible.
Unacceptable, yo.
That is unacceptable. You can't
When
do
we're
that.
talking about this,
Chargers was ranked 26th in the league or something like that, right? Coming into this game. They may have moved up to top 10 after this performance.
Bro, the Chargers didn't even have Derwin James in the back.
They didn't have nobody.
they kept showing all the people that were out on IR, and we're supposed to have an offense that's high-powered, that's innovative, all this other stuff, with a quarterback that can make pinpoint accurate throws, and you're telling me this is the best we could come up with in December football down the stretch, bro? That's a big problem. That's a big problem.
That is horrible.
But look, this is what people are talking about, and this is what TD is talking about. But look, in these moments, we need franchise quarterback to make these franchise throws, man.
That's true.
I will say this, though, yo. I think last week is definitely on Tua, man. The plays were there. He was missing them. This week, Mike McDaniel had no answer for what the defense was showing him at all. So that's 2 weeks, McDaniel and Tua.
The narrative is going to be McDaniel. Watch. They're going to blame McDaniel this week. Watch.
This was McDaniel this week, though, Cap. You disagree?
It was both of them.
I don't know, guys. I think he did all right.
3 of 14 for 25 yards.
It was a complete capitulation.
Listen, when Tua missed that deep pass across the middle to Tyreek, that's what lost you your game.
But Tua just scared to throw the ball.
Tua played really well, guys.
What do you think happened on that?
I need to stop. He played really well.
Hey, Miss Fizz, are you trolling?
I'm kidding.
I'll be hurt.
I was gonna be so sad to boot you for the first time ever.
Well,
I think we can finish this. We might be able to finish this.
I want to congratulate you for being absolutely spot on with Tua from before the draft because I was in the same position that you were in. And now he's putting himself out to be exactly what he is. And I also want to say that we need to congratulate the ever-infamous Chris Greer for those ass drafts in 2020 and 2022.
Well, let's talk about Bradley Chubb for a minute. How about that trade?
Yeah, Bradley Chubb is terrible.
horrible.
Jason Phillips, the only person that had a good game today. The only.
My boy Phillips when you win.
No, Christian Wilkins balled out today.
Yo, Wilkins, yeah, he did, but Jalen Phillips was on point today.
How are you going to pay him?
I'm not necessarily
There's a lot of guys in that team that you can cut because they're absolute trash.
I'm not against
I kept telling you fans that this team was not built from 1 to 53. They have a bunch of stars, and when the stars can't play, when you have a questionable commodity at quarterback like Tua, who TV called out, like I said, from over 3 years ago, that throws to a spot, and you give him weapons, and you let and I love the Lions, Tigers, and Bears Wizard of Oz comments, because that's exactly what this piece of garbage is. The only way this franchise is ever going to do anything is move on from that piece of trash.
Yeah, but like,
and actually bring in a quarterback because and you talk about the Jets, and you think the Chargers secondary didn't win. What did you see what Sauce Gardner and Reed and all those guys do to you today?
That's what I'm saying. The Jets is no easy out.
No,
I know that, and that's what's sad.
Let's talk about X, too. X didn't do good.
All right,
X is
so
on the lower end.
let's
He just
start
talked about this.
looking at
He has
something
talked about X
because
being on the lower end of his spectrum, and we got to get high value.
He called it out years ago. He said trade X when you can get value for him because by the time the Dolphins were ready to compete, he would be done.
He already running out of value, bro. He's already running
his
out of
value's
value.
gone. His
X is on the decline right now.
All the other garbage.
Man, nah, I'm finna call something out, man. See, half of y'all, and I ain't gonna go with specifics, but half of y'all part of the problem. Because you sit here and you know what time it is, and then he go out there and give you a Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my, and then you become this believer and put no context behind why those games were the way they were. We weren't playing nobody, and I was telling y'all, some of y'all been some of the biggest advocates out here. Yeah, Tua, he's definitely a franchise quarterback now.
Well, listen, I told the fan base for a while now that you need to get rid of Chris Greer because he is the biggest pile of garbage that's holding back this franchise other than you.
I disagree on Greer, bro. I got
His career's job is secure now. It's too late. We down at Foxhole.
It's too late. He's going to be here another year, whether you like it or not.
Unless Stephen Ross gets impatient.
I think Ross is a problem. I don't disagree on Greer, but listen, Tua. Here's the thing: don't have recent bias. He played good early in the season against formidable opponents too.
Name them, Larry.
The Ravens and the Bills, yo.
Bro, he played.
Formidable, but they was missing.
First of all, he was. First of all, let's get something straight. The first half of the Ravens game, he was trash. The man threw 2 picks. He had a miracle fourth quarter and busted coverage against corners.
Fourth quarter.
He had a miracle fourth quarter against. Hold on. I can call. Let me call it this then. Busted coverage, 1-on-1, Tyreek versus a rookie with no safety help. Get real, bro. When are you gonna see that in the NFL?
That's one pass.
That wasn't it.
Don't talk to me about the Buffalo game because Buffalo ragdolled down the field.
That wasn't it though. Buffalo folded on their own. Lamar Jackson 3 drops.
Waddle, bro, that pass was close.
We were down by 28. Their offense absolutely collapsed. Lamar Jackson literally 3 drives in a row had a wide open receiver he overthrew to end the game. At the end of the day, we're talking about 3 of their best players in their secondary injured. Buffalo game, 3 of their best players out. Poyer, freaking what's the all pro?
Finish.
White.
Hurry up and finish.
These are all pro players.
Oliver was out.
And we barely won.
I'm just saying, you got to include it all. So it's 2 good games and 2 bad games right now.
Hold on.
And then the rest is just the middle.
Hold on. He did not play well versus the Patriots. He did not play well for that half a game versus the Bengals.
The Steelers game, it was bad.
He did not play well against the Steelers. He played barely above average against Houston. San Francisco. Freaking tonight, the Chargers. That's 6 freaking games.
So add it up. What is it? It's close. It's
7.5 games a year. It's been like
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, and then clutch games he didn't come through.
Bro, it ain't 50-50. The man was slightly above average versus Buffalo.
Missed 2 games.
I got a question for you though.
Come on.
All right,
he ran up 250 yards against the depleted Bills team, so that's
How many?
impressive.
5. Good. Come on.
Hey, Larry, right now, right? Let's say this is the off season, right? Right now, are you signing Tua to a contract, or are you?
No, it's too late.
It's too late. You're not gonna not sign him because of 2 games, bro.
Draft choices to go get a quarterback, and you have no money.
Let me answer the question. The season's not over, yo, so we can't jump to conclusions that he's great.
Well, the AFC East is over next Saturday.
Larry, we have a large sample size enough to know what we see. It's almost 3 years now. We only have, 4 more games? You're going to know even more than what you've seen so far. 4 more games?
It's a topic
to be able to change your mind.
4 more games. He played the last 2. We know we're not signing him. 4 more games.
But even if he plays amazing, Larry, even if he plays amazing, it's going to be to what? Teams that are not good.
I mean, if he plays amazing, the Bills are going to kill him, the Jets are going to kill him.
But if they don't,
There you go. Take that.
else. You know that
I don't know. I think the defense is going to be tired against the Bills. If Tua doesn't do that, if you play like you played today,
20,
exactly.
14,000.
Yes. I'm saying I think he plays like he did today. I think he's not going to play well. I'm not saying he's going to play great. I'm just saying let me see it. Let me see one way or the other. We're going to see it. We're going to see
it. If we move to the Bills and the Jets win, we're out.
Right.
No, not
We're gonna need help. Yeah.
Tyreek's hurt. Waddle, I think he's hurt because the 49ers, he caught it and he fell right away. I think
they're
he's
both
a little hurt. He even said it on my fantasy league that he's banged up.
I think Tua should take a pass this game and request that McDaniel bench him and start him back against the Patriots.
No, I think that he got an ankle injury. That ankle injury needs to keep him out. He needs to bench himself because he has been playing scared the last 2 games, and I don't even know why. What happened between the last game that he played so amazing to the Niners game? Because something happened.
He actually been
He's
playing
been playing.
football games
He's been playing.
No, the defense changed.
But McDaniel said that tape was trash and he saw him.
All you've seen to him do is look really good against the garbage defenses of the league. The moment he plays any kind of a defense, or unless he plays a defense that's got a completely devastated secondary, he is complete and total garbage.
Jeez. They are just blasting to
That's what they did. See, that's it.
It's a copycat league, man. We got to figure them out.
Bump and run coverage and take him off the spot and do his yesterday's news.
You guys realize you just got out-coached by Brandon Staley?
Yes. That's the problem.
Here's the real elephant in the room. Y'all think we drafted the wrong... Here's the real elephant in the room. Did anybody think we drafted the wrong Alabama quarterback?
Yes, we did.
Not too late now. Too late now. Well, yeah, Jalen Hurts was the quarterback.
So for Jalen Hurts.
Hey, Jalen Hurts, man, I wish we drafted him. We didn't. We drafted this little guy here, bro. Jalen Hurts.
You drafted this guy to put fans in the seats. That's why you drafted this guy.
That's it. That's the only
I'll take Bryson.
Herbert humiliated the Dolphins tonight. He humiliated Tua. He humiliated Stephen Ross and everybody else that was a Tua supporter.
Hey, do you know who
it was? 30 of 51, 362 yards and 1
51 for 365 against the amazing 10 for 28.
Listen, we're out coached too, bro. Like, look at the game plan that the Chargers have, bro. It's not all quarterback.
You do realize if the corner...
You're right, we were our coach.
You do realize...
I don't want to hear a label no more.
Y'all do realize that the corner didn't fall. Tua would have had like 80 yards tonight.
No, he would have.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the defense doesn't fall on his face and trip over his own foot, and we don't have that fumble recovery. It could be under 100 yards.
So it's safe to say he wasn't accurate, right? Is it safe to say he wasn't accurate?
Yeah,
it's safe to say this is like Tennessee last year, man. He hasn't shown it when the lights.
This was worse than Tennessee, bro.
I'm glad
he didn't turn the ball over. The only bright spot of Tua tonight, he didn't turn the ball over.
Right.
Yeah, but the outcome is still the same. He loses in statement games.
Yeah, it was some big time misses. The Chargers dropped a couple of interceptions.
Why do y'all get mad every time that he has a bad game? Like,
we're tired of fool's gold. That's why.
I've been told y'all, T's been told y'all, and y'all just sit there and eat it up when he played bad teams. He played the Browns. The Browns defense sucked. He played the Lions. The Lions defense sucked. Then he played the Bears. The Bears, all they have is Justin Fields. Like, they play bad teams.
Around the league, man, I'm not going to get off that point. You look around the league, teams lose any given Sunday, and he had 2 or 3 good wins. So I'm not saying he's great. I'm just saying you can't
only put numbers up against the Bears.
3 wins against.
But Larry, you got to realize we're in the. But Larry, you got to realize that we're in the Tony Romo, Andy Dalton situation. We don't want great regular season quarterbacks.
I'm not disagreeing.
We want to. Yeah, we try to get a franchise quarterback, not the next Andy Dalton or Tony Romo.
We could talk about that all day because I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, let's keep it 100 with that conversation and stop pretending that
franchise quarterback win this game.
That's a great point. I just don't want Tony Romo on my squad. Can I please not get Tony Romo? I agree with that. That I agree with. If this is Tony Romo, that's what we got. I think, unfortunately, that is what we have. I'm just saying, let's not discount commentators when
you don't have Tony Romo because Tony Romo actually
but it is what it is.
MVPs win this game.
He just couldn't win the Super Bowl.
Franchise quarterback win this game.
Win the game against a good team. Or even a mediocre team.
That's too much.
You know, you guys lose to the Bills, you guys have to beat the Jets so week 18 make the playoffs.
You're not going to
it's going to finally come down to that Jet game, unfortunately.
That Jet game.
The Jets are going to steamroll you guys.
That's assuming the Jets
It's not even going to be close.
No, the Jets are going to beat Detroit.
Who the Jets play Sunday?
They play Detroit, but the Jets have no Quinnen Williams. They may not have Corey Davis either because they were both out for the game.
Detroit's playing good ball too.
Yeah, they're the
I told y'all before the season started that the Jets was going to be good, and everybody.
Jets are playing good ball too.
When I said that,
they played Buffalo tough today.
They said, listen,
Okay, this should be fine.
They be worried about the Jets, and I told y'all, I said, listen, before y'all pick that as a W, the Jets got better. The Jets got better. And everybody
Isn't that sad? That's sad.
Because y'all got better doesn't mean that everybody else didn't get better just along right around.
If Tua had half the heart that Mike White had, you guys would actually be somewhere.
I agree
Mike White has heart. Tua sat on the sidelines with his. Looking like somebody
Damn. Talking about Mike White.
That ankle, I think, from the Cincinnati game when he got the concussion, the ankle in that game, and then the ankle last week, I think there's something really bad going on. They're not telling us.
Armstead out, he got scared.
Armstead had a bad game.
And it's not going to be any nicer next week when he has to play against a real defensive line.
Tua was trash. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else. Tua was trash. You see, you can have a bad game, Tua, but that wasn't bad. It was trash. It was trash,
bro.
You got your third first down when the game was over, pretty much in garbage time.
Let me look at stats up.
Yeah, it was bad.
And the Chargers, they were playing zone too.
They were playing man most of the game.
Man-to-man bump.
They were playing zone at the end of the game when he was getting them little completions.
Right.
Because all Tua could do is throw to open receivers in his zone. Put man-to-man pressure on him. You put a pass rush on him. He collapses like a cheap card table.
Oh my goodness. When I was watching, they're figuring Tyreek out too. They're like pushing him and all that stuff.
They're playing big on
Yeah, they actually pushed the wide receiver.
With that play, I think.
Who said that? Possum? That's exactly what I said. I think he's playing Possum.
He put the ice pack on it, and all of a sudden, magically got all healed.
Right.
Bro, how did y'all
You
with
put
him
an
to
ice
sleep.
pack on a guy and you're like trying to fool a team when you're down by like more than one score. That's really smart. Winston McDaniel.
Listen, your quarterback had 145 yards. Watson came back second game from.
All right, so let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Don't even get us started. Don't
That's a rabbit hole you don't want to start.
Don't open up that Pandora's box.
Don't open up the Pandora's box.
All right, Mike White, hold on, y'all, hold on. Mike White was 27 of 44 and had 268 yards with a Band-Aid O-line, with broken ribs, and came back out twice. Statistically, he outplayed Josh Allen as well. And think about the plays he missed because of that.
Allen had a tough game against that Jets defense. That's why I keep saying the Jets are going to roll you guys. Because if you think Tua plays bad against this secondary, wait till he plays against Sauce Gardner and J.D. Reed and all the guys they have in the secondary.
Look like the best corner in the league right now.
He is the best corner in the league.
Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Listen, I actually got a roll. I need to go help the wife with the baby. But right around at the end of Miss Finn's show tomorrow, I think around 9 o'clock or something, I'm gonna go live.
Oh man,
so
that's
y'all
it.
check out Miss Finn's in the morning. Make sure y'all go over, subscribe to the channel, and then I'm going live and I'm doing open panels tomorrow, man. Because I can't, as a Dolphin fan, I can't sit here and continue to hope for advocating for somebody who's going to literally give us false hope every year. Every year, there's going to be false hope. It's that simple. I can't. So tomorrow we're gonna have open panels. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna talk this through, and we asking where the two and ears at because they mighty quiet tonight. They mighty quiet.
Yes,
they're gonna disappear. They're not coming down with.
Listen, if y'all would have took watching, it would have been for the long run.
They're gonna be sick or go on vacation.
We'll see them in training camp next season, TD.
The part is someone else is going to get the blame. It's not going to be who it should be. Which at this point, who has had a consistently bad game, has been to another level.
We'll go Union and then we'll go to 50.
If you say that, you're a hater. If you say we may not win this game, if you say we may
Yeah, we'll
not
do
win
that.
this game,
We'll open the Union and then we'll go to 50.
that's the part that is, you can't do that. You have to be objective about the
Ooh-wee.
It's hard to be a
We got that next, buddy boy.
can't be objective about
We got that next.
or especially about Tua, and that's the problem right there.
It's true. And being objective, the whole team sucks right now. Coaching too, bro. So I don't care. It's not like McDaniel is it either.
You're right. That's fair. McDaniel's not the.
I'm not putting it on him.
Not the genius that everybody make him out to be.
And I'm gonna tell you now, we still should make the playoffs, but still, this is what you're gonna get, man. This is what you're gonna get. He's gonna always be good enough to not be good enough. We'll make the playoffs, barely wild card, miss the playoffs. Make it barely. Teams are gonna figure us out more and more and more. We're not gonna have a Baltimore lucky game every year like that. We're gonna be a 9 to 11 win team for the next 4 years, and just like the Cowboys be. And
that's what I'm saying.
It's a wait now. It's time.
Bengals.
I agree.
Hey, well, the whole thing.
I gotta go though.
You gotta go. Even brother, I love you.
All right, y'all.
Marvin Lewis, Andy.
Top 5 sports cards from Whatnot. Trae Young Raining Auto, Clayton Kershaw Auto, Max Verstappen Auto, Kobe Thunder and Lightning, Trevor Lawrence Caboodle. Whether you're searching for the rarest cards or just your favorite players, Whatnot is the best place to complete your collection. You can also find things like Pokemon cards, sneakers, and Funko Pops with most auctions starting at $1. Download Whatnot today and start collecting.
Oh, what time is it? 4 in the morning. It's starting to get cold. Let's see, who else can I watch?
Brock Purdy to the umpteenth. High percentage throws, all underneath. Use Eckler to set up the stuff that I throw beyond the sticks. And that's literally what they did. Eckler again was a McCaffrey. And they had to be honest to that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And we stated, listen, again, we become so one-dimensional. Passing, pushing the ball past the sticks, even when the defense is telling us it ain't working on us today. We still continue to try and fit that square peg in the round hole. And then how did they beat our defense? Just underneath stuff. Same thing what Purdy did, but just more exemplified because Purdy did.
We got that challenge.
That's literally what they did. When the passing charts come out tomorrow, you guys will see it. When the passing charts come out tomorrow, they will tell you the story I'm telling you right now. And it is what it is. So, I'm not going to get in here and people going out here about, you know, people trying to make it out that a conspiracy rigged. I'm not trying to go that route, man. We lost. We got outplayed. Their quarterback played better than our quarterback. Staley coached a better game than McDaniel. All right? Their receivers got open more consistently. Our receivers did not.
Did I not
Their running game made
do
an
nothing
impact.
here?
Our running
Nope, I
game did
straight
not.
didn't.
Their corners,
Wow.
mind you, second and third stringers, played a damn good game. Xavier Howard, our highly touted franchise corner, shot the bed. But our front seven, mainly our front five, or whatever you want to label them as, our outside linebackers, our edge rushers, and our front three, they continue to keep that defense in the game. With some plays sprinkled in here and there from Kadir Kahoo. But Wilkins, Phillips, Seiler, these guys continue to carry the load and be the best players on the field on either side of the football, 2 weeks in a row. Josh Boyer has a very
So we'll slow down. We're not gonna try to.
On third and goal, they're pushed back around their own 15, around our 15.
Do too much.
And you basically run a prevent where you're.
We'll do this next.
The closest defensive
Take care of that next.
is at the 2-yard line. You're giving them like a 13,
500.
Woo! And they run a
So
screen
this is
back
still.
when you know they're going to go screen, and that puts them in a position to
So good.
get a fourth down and convert. So, listen, there's a lot of issues, and I'm going to say this too. I'll be the first one. Bradley Chubb, are you crazy? We traded all of that for you and paid you all this money. What have we seen? I'm going to be honest with you. You haven't been half the pass rusher that Jalen Phillips has been the last couple of games.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tua was awful tonight. McDaniel was just as awful as a play caller, as a game planner / schemer.
What is this? Sort the queue based on project.
And again, second week in a row we see 0 adjustments. 0 adjustments out of halftime. Second week in a row. Listen, here's the facts. Tua's struggling already as it is. McDaniel's getting exposed a little bit as a play caller.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So Tua's already struggling himself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20.
You should be giving him nothing. Listen, and I said this in Tennessee game last year. Man, if I see you're struggling like this, bro, I will take the football out of your hands. What do I mean by that? You're the quarterback. The football's always going to be in your hands. I don't care if I'm getting 1 or 2 yards. I will live and die by the run, and everything you do, bootleg, play action, it will be predicated off the run. If I know you are struggling like that, I ain't going to put the game in your hands. Are you serious? I don't care who you are. It'd be the same thing if Aaron Rodgers was struggling.
I can't take it anymore, Mr. Nibbles. It's always, yo, Death Knight, buff my armor. Hey, Death Knight, get yourself sacrificed. Who am I kidding, right? I'm not a champion. I'm a joke. I wish I could show them. I wish I was a legendary champion.
Do I have 20? Yeah.
So you finished. So let it be done. Arise, ultimate Death Knight.
Yes, it's happening. It's really happening. Dreams do come true. Ultimate Death Knight is in the house. Oh, I look amazing. Get ready, everyone. It's my time now.
Enter this promo code and progress faster in Raid Shadow Legends. $50, $100.
250.
That's what I'm here to teach. Let's get growing. Let's get growing. Come on, let's get growing. Let's get growing. If you don't believe in data and analytics, better believe in rainbows and unicorns. Never let the numbers
Is
hit
there
you.
not
Hit
a...
the numbers. Come on. What are you doing? Any efficiencies have no place on a winning team.
200 to that. Where's that at?
That remains undefeated.
Where's that machine at?
Let's drop the link for all of y'all. Got a couple more already
These two?
ready to come up.
Oh.
Daryl, Jackson, Q. What's going on, guys?
What's good? What's going on, Reason?
What's going on?
Mad embarrassing right now, man.
That was a tough loss.
If Tua Tagovailoa turns this into a legitimate trend or pattern, he's gonna undo all the greatness that he's done, bro.
And see, my thing is this road trip. This road trip has been incredibly brutal right now.
See, I don't like. I get what people are saying because Ian Baller said it, and he's right. If we go into Buffalo next week and we win, a lot of stuff will be forgiven and forgotten. But we've done that 2 weeks in a row. All right, I did that last week. I'm not doing that again because I did that last week. But I said he had to win both games, and he didn't. So I'm not doing that over Buffalo because what this loss has done is effectively ended our division race.
Yeah.
They win the division, and now we got to win 3 of the last 4 games. And
I don't even feel comfortable saying that with the way people are playing.
After what I've seen the last 2 weeks, ask me if I think they're going to win 3 of the last 4 games.
Yeah, it's a tall task right now, and with the way that they haven't been adjusting to the things that they need to adjust to, it's a lot of things that you can't call into question.
Go ahead, Q.
It's not like the Niners made a special adjustment. They just dropped their fucking linebackers, bro. That's it. That's all they did. And then that right there, that just confused McDaniel for the second time in a row. And to me, I think that was a factor into how the Miami Dolphins offense was playing because it was obvious to see, bro. I was just watching I know you're trying to hit that middle. It's where most of the success has been for this offense. But it's very predictable right now. It's very predictable. They know you're trying to hit that middle. At least go with some slants. Let me see some screens, some reverses.
Do you see what I was calling for? Speed outs and all that kind of stuff. And then you see they do the speed outs to Waddle and they get 19 yards.
Yeah.
I think that's why Tua started running too.
That is why Tua started running because he was like, everything's covered. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I want y'all to think about this for a sec. Now I know we got Kid Eric doing all these guys. But we spent money on crossing and stuff like that. We drafted Holland highly. They got better play from their secondary tonight than we did, and we got Xavier Howard. And their best corner tonight was Asante Samuel Jr.
Yo, where's the good all
This team needs a second round. You need to go draft Joey Porter Jr. out of Penn State. You need to go draft Joey Porter's son, and you need to start fixing these corners, man.
Because we don't have anyone to jump up underneath and say, yo, go get us a 10. We don't got a tight end, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a guy that we can throw it to the flat.
It's a monster, man.
You got speeds guys. You got Waddle. You got Hill.
That's it. I wasn't. You guys might remember if you were watching the live reaction because I called it out. That fucking play where he decides to go down the right sideline to Waddle or Sherfield through it, and you got the swing route from Moser right there. That's gonna take you right to the sticks. And instead, Tua's pushing it. Why are you feeling the pressure to push it? Just get the sticks, man. You're never wrong getting the first down.
Exactly.
Since even Texans game, he's been like that. He's forcing the ball. It's not there.
Listen.
It's true, and you are right, because I have since the Texans game.
The bye week. I don't know what they did in the bye week, but it's not the same team.
We lost our rhythm, eh?
Maybe. I don't know.
You guys noticed that
2,200.
there's one thing Tua hasn't done this entire season?
What?
Tua hasn't even... He hasn't called
Another
about
10.
I haven't seen him call an audible. And these are the types of games where if your coach is struggling against the opposition, you as a franchise quarterback should take a hold of the reins. If just call your plays, bro. See what you're on that field. Just see that field. If you see it, drop it back. Call a play. Audible something, bro. Underneath.
Yeah, this is his first year in the offense. He's not going to Peyton Manning that.
No, I'm not giving him that excuse.
Yeah.
He should be able to
Well,
sit
the
there and
problem
say,
is a lot of the comfortable stuff that he likes is over the middle. The slants and everything, they're taking that away.
Yep, they took it away.
He wants to grow, and he should be able to audible to a damn run if he sees him dropping back 18 freaking yards, and the coach shouldn't be calling 3 passes the first 3 plays of every single game.
What makes me nervous is, okay, so they did take the 49ers blueprint, and it did work. So now what makes me nervous is, okay, damn.
Now what?
Are we?
Yeah.
Did the NFL catch up?
Figure us out.
Is that what
That's the whole thing.
That was a pattern. That was 2 weeks.
Like, what did
Grab
I say
this.
when I went to the when we were in the off
What
season?
about this?
I said that our offense would probably start to get figured out by the second time we faced Belichick. And that's a couple weeks away, right? Yeah. And that's why I was so excited for the bye week, because I thought we were going to come out with a whole bunch of different wrinkles. And now I'm seeing a guy who, in the same way Flores was stubborn in certain areas,
Perfect.
this man's stubborn to adjust his game plan, and he just keeps forcing it.
Yep.
Do you think he's going to learn from it?
I don't know. No idea.
He should have learned from last week's game.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. I
disagree with that sentiment.
So, these past couple of weeks have been just so same old Dolphins, honestly. And that's the part that hurts the most, is because it feels like it's inevitable with this team. Every time we get some momentum and we start feeling hot near the end of the season, we always trip over our own feet,
Doesn't make sense with the talent.
Like, you know what the issue is, too, boys? You can't even sit here and say we faced 2 top 10 defenses back-to-back weeks. We faced one in the top 5 and one on the opposite spectrum. And that tells you it's something deeper. That tells you it's okay. And here's the other thing. When that bottom tier defense follows the same game plan you saw the week before and successfully beats you with it, that tells you that tells you this is all adjustment based. That's exactly what that tells you.
Hopefully McDaniel looks at this damn crap and goes, okay, no, it's not this, it's me. Hopefully,
and how many times are we going to face a team that's got the 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd ranked run defense and we don't run the goddamn ball?
I don't even think he has those plays. Those special plays that we're expecting.
Is Mostert tiptoeing?
Mostert got 11 carries, and then Wilson got 4, and Ahmed got 1, and then Tua had 3.
Why not make creative plays with Waddle in the backfield, or Tyreek is banged up? But
Let me ask you this. Why is Waddle a top 10, top 5 receiver in the NFL? Why is he non-existent? That should tell you right there that there's adjustments. Waddle's non-existent for how long? Come on, man. That's very. It looked like Jacoby Brissett was out there in terms of how.
Let's see if we can get this order in. In fact, let me save real quick.
Tua is more of Waddle's safety blanket than Waddle is Tua's safety blanket, and we don't even notice the guy.
Which is crazy.
Execute.
This is adjustments. It's not like he was missing Waddle wide open. And here's another thing too, boys. If Tyreek sees the freaking football, we were. That's a different. That was a 20-point game at one point, right? We were leading at 1 point.
It looked like Waddle lost it too at the end of the game.
Yeah, at that end there on that throw up the right sideline.
I'm not sure if there's a lot, if it's too much going on in the stadium that they're losing the ball and they're looking up.
I don't know.
But
when you watch his head on the, he's like, you could tell he didn't know what the hell he was looking at. Yeah. Is what it is.
I don't know.
We still didn't put enough drives together to even deserve that game.
Yeah, but we should have been. We should have deserved to win any means.
When you're 3 and
Okay. The offense was bad. Tua played bad. McDaniel was abysmal. The defense played decent. Could have been better.
Bullshit.
Could have been worse.
No, I'm not giving that
Decent
either.
played great.
No, I'm not giving that either. Boyer does.
No, you can't ask any more than what they delivered today.
This game
You can't ask. Listen. If your offense is number one in this and number one in this and number one in this, I expect to see that, resonate on the field. And the defense gave the offense numerous chances to make or to score points.
That's why I said they played decent.
Where will we be without Coach?
Hold on, let Robert get his point across, and then y'all can.
So when the defensive coordinator pulls off 20 fucking yards when you're in the goddamn goal line, and it's a fucking third down.
That was terrible.
That's not good fucking defense. That's goal line.
Yeah, but that's not on the players. That's more.
I didn't say it was the players' fault. That's still defense.
The game plan was trash.
The coach is responsible for that. And I am pissed at Boyer, and I want Boyer gone. I'm so sick of his goddamn bullshit play calling.
Yeah, so the problem for the past 2 weeks, when you play teams that live in the dink and dunk world, you can't blitz them heavy. No. And that's been an issue. You can't do that.
What do you think beats our zero blitz? What do you think?
Exactly. You can't keep blitzing him. Of course, Herbert is like a superstar. You can't keep doing that to him. 5 yards. Exactly.
And that's going to open up the bigger throws for his arm.
Reason, you watch the film. I know you're probably not going to do it on your show, but go watch. They're 30 longs. They kept throwing screens and short passes. They weren't trying to go for them. Like, you can't, their whole game plan naturally beats what we do. So you have to come in there with something else.
The screen game.
They were throwing 30-15. They were throwing screens.
I wish we would throw screens like
the screen game is designed to do.
And we're playing prevent. I'm like, prevent and blitz. I thought we did prevent and blitz.
The screen game is designed to do two things. One is it's designed to essentially neutralize your pressure, and two, it's basically just a play that most teams are gonna run just to put themselves in position to not squander the points if they're in position to score something. So they did that early on because I think we thought we could get to him and we could
get this
him
over
around.
with.
And they did a mark. I'm not gonna take anything away from the Chargers at this point because they play the Kansas City Chiefs twice a year, so they know what a highly efficient offense and a top tier quarterback looks like. I think for me right now at this point, it's 2 weeks in a row. I'm watching our rookie head coach in his head, and he's hit the rookie wall right now because all they did, and they did these subtle things a little different than what San Francisco did. San Francisco said, you know what, we'll leave our linebackers. They're fast enough to get into those throwing lanes. The Chargers said, we're down players. We got to walk our guys out. And their guys walked out, and as soon as our guys made 2 steps upfield, they were rerouting them, which throws off the timing of the quarterback, and they had their guys sitting in the middle of the area.
Finish it up.
Their guys were already.
So you got to run the ball.
Yeah, exactly. But even the stuff they're doing with their safety, the safety wasn't hanging far over top of the cushion. They were hanging them tight over the middle, so that would make Tua. That's why Tua sometimes would look off the middle because he's like, if I throw this, that guy's a step or two from undercutting, and it's coming back our way. Like they were making Tua. They look off reads and take everything away, and then because their pass rush was somewhat effective today, once he looked off the first or second read, that's why you're seeing him having to move around and make plays happen. Because, dude, let's be honest. Did everyone, especially in the
I'm producing tall drawers. It would be such a shame. Oh, go ahead. I just finished. Ha! Stupid.
I think he was more mental kind of.
That's who got beat by Kyle Van Noy for the sack. And that was Kyle Van Noy's first sack of the year. Who would have thought Kyle Van Noy out here beating Teron Armstead?
he's out there with
I mean, it's 70% job, but yeah, you're right.
You see,
They're going to
we're
have
looking like
Mike
84.
Daniels is going. I mean, that's what I was. That's my only concern.
Brother,
really.
ball game. Even if you get 1 or 2 yards, run the fucking football. Just
Run the
keep
ball.
them honest, bro. That's the only way you're gonna get these. The only way you're gonna get these linebackers and that second level to draw up is either if we do what they did with the screens, the speed outs, the flat routes, the quick stuff, or
Outside
we
the
run
numbers,
the
yep.
football. If
Well,
you're
see,
gonna continuously push the ball past the sticks, then at least run the football and try to keep them honest.
All those things, all those routes that you just
Jesus! How is the guy on YouTube telling McDaniel what to do right now?
Well, here's the thing.
I don't know what McCoach is doing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Bro, I shouldn't be doing this.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing for me.
Bro, I don't get paid enough, Miami Dolphins.
All the things you said are exactly what we were doing in the beginning. I think we got so happy. Let me finish. We were stretching teams' defenses. We were making them have to cover every aspect of the field. Yeah. And now at this point, we've condensed things down to a point that if they stop us over the middle, we're done. We're not throwing to the edges anymore. No. We're not throwing to all those other zones, and that's the problem. People have now at this point gotten the tape, and they figured out how to effectively make things look like it's open, and as soon as he takes his first, takes the height, it's gone, and then it's like, okay, over the middle should be open, and that's what he's looking at without looking to see that it's just we got this. I don't know, man, but I know that
Mr. Ballgame. Does that beg the question? Does that beg the question that maybe he doesn't have anything?
Well, no, I don't think. No, it's not that he doesn't have it. It's because he had it early on.
Because we've seen it for how many drives, and not once we've seen any adjustment to go underneath.
What I'm saying is, that's the success we had early. It was shown then that he was willing to distribute the ball to all areas of the field. And the last 3 weeks, he hasn't. And it's not that it's not there. It's just that he's somehow or another tailored the defense to try to exploit the intermediate areas of the field in the middle of the field. And that's not going to be given to you anymore because the defenses are smart enough and their players are better than the ones that we previously played. So he's got to come up with something that's going to redesign stretching the entire areas of the field, sideline to sideline. Otherwise, we're gonna be looking down the bottom there.
We need some wheel routes. I have a question for you. We need some screens to the
wheel routes, flats, flares,
versus
comeback routes,
How many screens have y'all seen this year other than the ones Tyreek?
Like, you feel me? Like, we just need a delayed screen.
The same stuff that people are doing against our defense, we need to be doing against other people to get into a rhythm so that he doesn't have to get so pressed about this whole process of making these perfect throws.
But look at the last 2 weeks. What has been making it so easy for these guys? What's this common theme? No, McCaffrey and Eckler.
Well, that's true too. Yeah.
Like I said to EM Dolphin fan before we talked
I need to
before the game today.
get this right.
Because remember on my keys, I had Eckler as one of the top defensive keys. I said to EM, Eckler's a poor man McCaffrey. Like he can get his legs under him as a catcher and a runner, and then you're toasted because now you don't know where. And we don't have the second level to contain him out of the backfield.
Yeah, compact, man, short, hard to hit.
Go ahead, John.
He runs well with the ball too, so yeah, he's definitely
our second level sucks. Go ahead, John.
Is McDaniel telling us, without telling us, that he doesn't trust these running backs? Because we've gone away from the running game really
I think
early.
It's stubborn. I think because of all the success he had, it's one of those things of it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
But here's the thing, though, Reese. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but part of me feels like he also doesn't want to throw to the outside because he doesn't. He wants the. That's a weakness for two-way. He doesn't want.
But it's not really.
It's not that big of a
The thing is, look at Wilson. Let me ask you this: do y'all think Wilson was a big factor in the game plan? Wilson was averaging 6.5 yards per carry when he went down. Raheem Mostert averaged 4.3 last week. He averaged 4.4 this week. I'm still running the. Listen, 3.4 yards by my math. If I run it 3 times, that's the first down every time.
Yeah.
And if I run you twice in 3 downs, one of those downs is going to be in a second or third and short situation. So what's going on here?
Just everything that could go wrong is going wrong. The wide receivers aren't catching.
Like Armstead was back out. One of the big strengths of Armstead being out there is running
But he was struggling today.
Yeah, he was struggling.
I think that
the coach was bound to hit the wall at some point. Unfortunately,
we thought it was that first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We thought it was that first 3 losing streak.
Yeah. And it looks like it's this one, which you gotta come out of it.
Now ball game, the tape is out.
Question.
Yeah,
and until you beat it, they're gonna keep throwing it at you.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
So, do you guys think this is more an indication of, or where's the blame fall more, Tua or McDaniels?
It all starts at the top. It all starts at the top. But it's a shit.
I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way. If Tua... Okay.
This is the best way I can put it. Tua's struggling. McDaniel's game planning, lack of adjustments and play calling is heightening his struggling and not helping him. Tua's already struggling as is right now. He's already had some awful play, and the game planning and the play calling is heightening that. If that makes any sense.
And boy, you gotta change up some stuff, man.
Yeah.
I don't have faith in
If you want my honest opinion, the last 2 games, I think we should stick to what I said earlier in this offseason. Stealing a bunch for us should be let's just win the playoff game. That's it. Next year's the year. Do crazy things next year. They have an offseason. They get everything right. They get the protection right. Because I think you're gonna, if you want my opinion too, I think you're gonna see a lot of Flores guys out there. I think you're gonna see a lot more. I think they're gonna start to bring in their guys more on the offensive line.
Can you give me Big Fangio, please, for the love of God?
I don't know if Boyer's gonna lose his job, bro. Dude, the defense isn't to blame for that stuff.
No, it's not. But
you still need someone.
Situationally, he's not a good
But I can't.
Situationally, he's a straight guy, but I mean.
Did you guys see when at the goal line, I think at the 10-yard line, did you guys see when Herbert he made an audible. He called an audible, and he threw that ball.
Yeah, he did the alert. He did alert.
Bro, I want to see. You guys know I'm a tour guy, and it's the only reason why I'm getting those because I'm a tour guy. So I think that's the next step in his growth is to take the game into his own hands and see the field and make his call, his own call.
He made audibles. Made audibles. If you remember last year that Patriots game, remember that we won in week 1 or whatever? That throw to DVP to seal the game there in the 4th quarter, that was an audible.
I'm talking about this season with all the weapons.
Now let's also.
Boyer hasn't shut down those.
You know what the problem we run into with the audibles too, though, is all the motion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those rollouts, that's like, because Purdy and Herbert, at both last 2 weeks, have screwed us on those rollouts. And it seems like we're getting screwed because either Chubb or Phillip are cutting inside.
I think no discipline, bro. I've been saying that since last week, bro. No discipline. They need to contain that for you.
Yeah, they're either cutting inside or they're over pursuing the outside, and then the bootleg is either you can either step up in the lane or you can either go out or bootleg around. It's crazy.
Yeah. Another thing that I think the opposite missing when you said DVP, it reminded me of this. I think we really need some size on the outside. Like we kind of missed those easy Devontae Parker 50-50 balls that just for first downs. Like we could really use some. Like in this situation where your offense is struggling, you could just dial it up, but we don't have that. And it's not continuing. I don't even.
Those are high percentage throws, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And with two of the accuracy,
Eric is a common in the lab to eventually become that.
Somebody, come on. Somebody got to come on.
I don't think that's the solution. Honestly.
No, I don't think that's the solution, but it will help in that situation where you could just 50-50 ball. All right, let's go for it. Whatever.
I would have just liked to see better play calling. I think that
agreed.
Two would have had to play basically.
Just simplify this shit. That's all. Like the answer, the simplest answer is usually the best answer, right? In anything in life, and that's what it is for this. Just simplify this shit. I said it last week. I said it against Tennessee. Treat Tua like a rookie. What do you mean by that, Reason? I'm giving you nothing. If I see you're off and it's not on point, I'm taking the ball in your hands and I'm giving you high percentage throws based off of what we do in the run game. That's it. I'm giving you play action. I'm giving you bootlegs. And enough of this fake toss bootleg because it ain't working. I'm giving you bootlegs. But look at what we're doing. We're bootlegging them, but we're not establishing the run. So they're not honest to it. They're just not even biting on the play action. They're just straight up coming right for two off the bootleg. Because we're not setting up the run to even set up the play action for the bootlegs. People don't understand the ripple effect of not running the football has with everything we do offensively. The middle of the field is clogged because we're not pulling linebackers and the second level coverage up with the run game. You look at all of this stuff, man. The answers are right there for you. And I just don't know why he's not adapting. We are seeing a stubborn side of McDaniel that I originally thought he didn't have.
Yeah, so just to play devil's advocate, I agree with you, but just to play devil's advocate is trying to get in his head. I'm not a psychologist, but I think
in a West Coast offense, you gotta run the football, brother.
Agreed. But I think because Tua's a rhythm quarterback, let's just go through the events. Last week, Tua was off slightly in the beginning. So I think what's happening in the beginning of these games is that he's off by a little bit. Like last week, he was off. It was him being off. This week, it was the receivers dropping passes. So I think McDaniel's in his mind saying, okay, my guy's a rhythm guy. I have to keep with him to try to get him going. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. I want to run the ball, but I think it's what it was.
It wasn't just it was
No. I'm talking about to start the game. No, to start the game. That's what it was.
They tightened that up. You didn't see too many drops after the first two drives.
Agreed, but about time they had to start catching them, we were down like 17-7.
But that's my thing though. See, at a certain point, I think he was like 3 for 17, and he only had like 2 drops.
It was trash.
I think,
It wasn't no wide receivers. Oh no, it was just, you know what I mean. And here's my thing, bro.
I know, but I was just answering the fact. The reason was that he was stubborn, so I was trying to explain why he kept with the stubbornness.
I got you.
That's my question too, though, Jose.
You can't have 2 games like that where you off like that. Because I remember like one play to Gesicki where, to be honest, I know we all bash Gesicki, bro. That was behind, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was behind. That was off.
Yeah, but Gesicki was the coverage was there. It wasn't even if he.
Yeah,
and that was, go watch the replay. That was not as behind as you're making out to be. It was slightly behind. If my hands are here, if my hands are here, it was like here. But the defender's arm was here anyway. So even if he got it in front of his hands, the defender broke that up. And the defender would have broken up anyway.
But how long you been playing with Gesicki? When has Gesicki ever been open like that? If you're throwing Gesicki, you know
It wasn't that open.
He wasn't that open.
Gesicki's never open. When is Gesicki ever open like that? You always got to put it to Gesicki in a certain spot where he can use his length to catch the ball.
That's the middle of the field.
Gesicki never.
I think whoever started saying that the drop passes, I think he does have a point. There were a lot of drop passes in the beginning of the game.
To start the game, he's a rhythm quarterback. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's the only reason. In the beginning of the game, there were drops that threw him out of rhythm.
That's what I'm saying.
But the problem is we had drives.
3 and out. Yes, yeah.
The problem is we had drives after that for him to get in the rhythm, and he just didn't.
And he did. He never got to agree.
But that definitely hurt his confidence.
There's another elephant in the room too.
Bro, you can't
one at a time. Go ahead, Robert.
You can't let someone sit there and run a 15-play drive, 85 yards for 8 minutes, and expect your team to get in rhythm.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. First drive. 3 pass plays trying to hit that middle. Like, way to keep it dynamic and unpredictable.
Bro, people are gonna. No, dude, listen. People who
109.
only see this game for the surface will only blame Tua, and Tua deserves a lot of blame. But if you actually know football and how to break down football, it was a whole.
Damn right.
And actually, McDaniel deserves a ton of blame.
Yeah,
I think 2 weeks in a row now for McDaniel, just living and dying by that middle of the field and not adjusting his game plan. Listen, he had nothing in place for, again, the middle of the field being clogged. He had nothing in place. He had the reroute. They pressed. Clearly they were not expecting us to. I don't think they thought they had the balls to play press man against us, and they called.
A lot of those press should have been illegal contact, to be honest.
Yeah, and again, but the game plan was slapping you in the face. What I'm saying though is the game plan slapped you in the face last week. If you saw Tua struggle like this, it was living die by the run and do everything you want to do with Tua based off the run. But again, he did what he did last week. All right, we'll just throw.
I wonder if the fact that last week was a night, he's like, I wonder if that got into his head a little bit with it too.
And X let him like 3 big plays today.
No,
X hasn't been good all year.
All right, bro.
Yeah, that's another issue.
I'll let you.
All right, have a good one.
All right, Mr. Buggin.
Last week was mostly on Tua. I think last week, if Tua plays a good game, not even a great game, I think we win that one. This week, I think it's mostly on McDaniel. I think McDaniel should have put Tua in a better position, because when you see your quarterback diving head first in a run like that, like what he did, Tua was trying. He was trying. I don't think this was a good game by Tua by any stretch.
That things weren't open, so he started taking
exactly.
No, so but I just, like press man, like I didn't know they were gonna go fully press on us, but I expected man coverage because they ran the most in the NFL, and I was even begging for it at the beginning of the stream. With this kind of speed we have, you should be blowing by man coverage. The man coverage should not be able to keep up with us. But look at the things they did. They dropped the safeties up over the middle while dropping the linebackers over the middle, so they had overhangers, and then they had guys hanging underneath, and that was basically making you question, do I want to throw that? And here's the thing, too. You're getting pass rush help as well.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, they were also doing a really, really good job of pressing our receivers at the line, throwing them off rhythm, giving them shoves and things like that to disrupt the timing of the offense, and that's all up to scheming. That's all up to scheming. McDaniel should have schemed his guys more open, give them better releases, right? Yes, there was some illegal contacting that probably should have been called, but the refs were horrible all game. Honestly, like, that is McDaniel, 100%. If your guys are getting, like, if the timing of your offense is being disrupted to such an extent that you basically can't get things done, you gotta figure something out. You gotta flip the script somehow.
You gotta adjust.
And I don't,
especially again when you have halftime. That's just
exactly.
Second week in a row, we come out flat. The game plan's clearly not working. Tua's struggling and off, and we don't make adjustments.
Isn't it third week in a row because we scored 0 points against the Texans?
Well, no, I'm talking about.
But they got the ball rolling.
He did struggle in the first half against the Texans.
Yeah, I get you.
30
second week in a row that Tua's showing you he's not that his game ain't on, and our offense is working.
Can we talk about the roughing the passer bullshit? Oh my god! I'm like, honestly, I don't want to. What in the cheating? What in the key tricks are you doing, bro?
I don't want to talk about that too much, just because that's not something we can fix. That's up to the NFL. Like, we can lobby and moan and complain and stuff.
I just want to bring it up and talk about it because when they called that, I was livid, bro. I was livid. I was like, what the? I'm like,
that
you an idiot or what?
Call may have flipped the entire game script. We don't know, but I don't like to hang up on ref calls. It's not like the refs were what lost us that game.
But the thing is, though, is after all of that, because I say it's 51% on McDaniel, 40% on Tua, and then Boyer can get the rest. But the thing about it is, though, he had 2 opportunities to get a last-minute drive.
Everything's good.
Goal line,
Hey, Tyreek Hill is an alien, bro.
No, not that one. I'm talking about Herbert. Where at the on the snap, and then the onside kick. Oh my God, bro! I do not understand.
Both of those are low percentage plays, though.
Man, I was hoping they got that fumble, bro.
You've got like a 0.3% chance to convert an onside kick. It's ridiculous. The onside kicks basically aren't a play anymore in the NFL.
Bro,
Let's see.
onside
What you got? Ooh, coffins.
You got to jump on that. Like that's not.
The play to jump on was that Herbert fumble. Raekwon Davis,
It's
no
very
awareness
easy to
of
make.
himself, never went for the ball.
All right, keep that in mind, buddy. So we have a whole new room right here.
What? For what?
For the roughing
the passer?
The passer.
That bullshit club? No.
Yeah, they gotta fix that.
Wait.
It's one thing to get the penalty, but you can't find a player on a phantom call.
That's a sack, bro. Fuck.
Okay, they threw the flag, and why? How?
They're making a thing out of it. They're making because people are seeing the BS that they're doing on the field, so they're gonna make a thing out of it. Like, oh, he almost died on the field.
Well, the fines aren't new, right? Like, fines are fairly common when players make penalties that are...
So we lost...
No, that's a sack, bro.
We lost 3 balls in the lights, apparently, tonight.
3 balls?
And I mean, look at what Alf of 3 yards per carry is saying right now. Trust me, these 2 teams weren't the only teams all year that decided to take away the middle of the field. Everybody else did past week 1. Yes, even the Ravens.
All they did.
Dave McDaniel adjusted. This was stubborn play calling. See, I'm not lying. People think I'm making excuses for Tua, and I'm not. This is just what happened. You can see it.
Yeah, no, Tua played bad. He just wasn't the reason we lost the game.
Yeah,
He was one of the reasons.
Exactly.
The biggest problem set is these 2 wins don't do anything, or 2 losses, Jesus, don't do anything to actually help us answer the question, is he the franchise QB?
Well,
Remember, my thing is
the guy. I think
no, my thing is right. They took away the middle of that field, but this team can beat you so many ways. You are not safe on any area of the field. The short,
brother. That's why you paid millions of dollars, and this is why you spent. This is
they
why
took
you come
one
in
section
at 3
of the
or
field
4
off,
a.m.
bro.
in the day, right? This is like, come on, man.
Dude,
Robert, I think we got the guy. I just I don't think
screens, shovel passes, fucking end arounds. Like, we should have been hammering them on the edges of the field, and we did nothing. And it just.
Robert, I think we got the guy. I don't think these last 2 games take away anything that he did in the first, 11 games, 10 games?
Yeah. I don't think Tua is ever going to be like, I don't know. I think Tua's like fringe top 5 maybe. He's good. He's good enough. I don't think that, I'm disappointed in Tua. I'm a huge Tua fan. I'm very disappointed in his play these last couple of weeks, but I can't put this loss on Tua, and I can't say that Tua isn't a franchise guy yet. But if this stuff keeps happening, and these bye weeks have been killing us. I don't know what it is, but every time we seem to come out of a bye week with Tua or whatever, we come out flat. Every time we come out of a bye week, we come out flat for some reason, in one area or another. And I was hoping that because we had the Texans, we'd come out flat against the Texans, but we'd get into a rhythm, right? And we'd be able to start, jumping into it. God forbid if we came out flat against, came out of the bye week against like a really, really great team, we'd have gotten blown out.
Well, we can't say these type of games were going to come because at the end of the day, they do have they have a lot of games on film. So by this time, they got their brains wrapped around the Miami offense right now.
I don't know, man. Like, people just keep texting me and asking me, like, who do I blame for this loss? And it's really just for me. It's, I saw, I know Destin gave out his percentages earlier. But I don't know, man. It's 50-50, Tua and McDaniel.
I'm calling it rookie woes reason. I'm calling it rookie woes. Rookie quarterback, and Tua's still a rookie quarterback. McDaniel's still a rookie head coach.
I think he's saying he's a rookie in this offense.
Yeah, well, I think McDaniel has a lot of rookie blues to get over when it comes to play calling, when it comes to game management. We saw this at the beginning of the year. McDaniel has not been good at, like, managing games, especially in, like, 2-minute drills and things like that. And he's gotten away with it because the offense played so well in other parts. Like, we've never relied on those 2 minutes.
Look at the Lions game. Do you remember the Lions game when I did the All-22? I remember writing in my notes, Tua bailed this coaching staff out a bunch of times in this game. I remember writing that. Offensive coaching staff and our defensive coaching staff, Tua was bailing them out all the game against the Lions. Bad clock management and bad play calling at times, and Tua was bailing them.
I think we're going to have to give McDaniel at least one more year to see, because there's a lot of good. I think we can all agree there's a lot of good with McDaniel.
I'm not ready to move on from McDaniel.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
Where coming from?
Still got a lot of games to play, bro. A lot of games.
Exactly. And there's obviously the rest of this season to play out, but I really... My Dolphins mindset is, like, get to December, immediately flip to how are we going to play next year. You know, that's kind of like, I've just been trained like that, you know. So, I'm thinking about next year way too much, way more than I should be. But I'm thinking, like, we really need to see how well McDaniel and the staff, the coaching staff, as a whole,
I should be able
this
to.
offseason, in addition to the players, obviously. But, like, I think next year we really have a shot to do something, like, spectacular if we can get some of the stuff ironed out, which we'll see. I think
have a shot to do something spectacular this year, too.
Yo, just so you know, our playoff chances dropped to like 68%, and even if we win 2 of the next 4 games, that's only at like 56%.
Yeah, I think that...
Because you know what we did? We made the Chargers have the tiebreaker over us now. Right. So it become an issue for us by winning games. They have a chance to take us out now.
Yep. And of course, I don't think we're winning the division anymore.
No, the division's done. Unless you win out, the division's done.
Yeah. We have to win out, and the Bills have to lose an extra game, which I don't know if they will.
Dude, what have I said? I said the magic number was 3 after we won our 8th game. We lost 2 in a row, and 11 was my magic number. We got to win 3 of the last 4, I think.
Okay. What are some positive takeaways that we can kind of lead the show off with?
Dylan is a goddamn monster.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christian Whip, yup. That man is an animal, bro. That dude killed.
I'll be honest with you. Our O-line wasn't good tonight. Our receivers weren't that great tonight. Our quarterback wasn't good tonight at all. Our play caller and game plan, our head coach wasn't good tonight. I mean...
But the only thing that was good was that front 4, you know?
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's go through some final thoughts, because, I mean, I haven't eaten since 11 a.m., and that really wasn't worth it.
I'll let you go, brother. I'll let you go.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm good. I already said what I wanted to say.
Also, we get to the hour mark, so go ahead, Stu.
No, I already said what I wanted to say. Just say great show today. Thanks for doing what you're doing, brother. We love getting all the info from you and great work.
Yeah, man. Nights like
all right, you guys.
Nights like this, though, bro. Come on. And next Saturday, I better not give up my Saturday night for something like this. That's all I gotta say.
I know I'm not. Fuck this team.
Alright, Robert, final thoughts?
I'm sick of the fucking shit show. I'm sick of getting excited and actually giving a shit and then having them put crap on when they get the chance to actually do something special. Hopefully, McDaniel learns a goddamn lesson from this one. And we go to running the football.
Let's see, 1,000. That went down. Yeah, I think it's time we do this.
God, I hope your ass is canned after the end of this season, because I'm sick of it.
No, you won't.
Fucking. And that just massive disappointment tonight. Massive disappointment to California. I hope they get on that plane ride, look at themselves in the mirror, and be like, man, we fucking up and we need to fix ourselves. And the coaches, everyone, they need to look in the mirror and just be like, yeah, not it. Where are we being dumb?
They need to get fucking baptized.
I don't even think that shit can fucking fix them. Some of them
Cleanse
are just
themselves from
stupid.
that evil.
Fucking pride is a sin.
All right, Marcus, your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are just that I'm tired of seeing this happen, but I think there's still hope for this season. I think if we can tighten up a little bit, if McDaniel can call better, and we can just stick to the run game. Just stick to the run game against Buffalo. Try against Buffalo. And if we can pull it out, then, you know, I don't know. I'm just so disappointed in this game. Last week I was disappointed in Tua. Very disappointed in Tua. This time I'm disappointed in the whole team. Everyone except for like our front line has just made me wonder why I'm still a Dolphins fan after all these years of all of it. Every time in December, it's always just like you get crushed, right? It's build up the hope and then get crushed in December, and it's just the cycle, you know. And it's like, God, I'm sick of the same old Dolphins every year, and honestly, like my hopes are just that we make it into the playoffs, if that. Like, if I'm not even sure that I'm going to be watching the next few games unless they do something to draw me back in. I'm probably just going to tune out and just say, whatever.
I agree.
Fingers crossed for next year.
Yep.
Man, you think we're like 5-8 right now? God damn. Hey, John, your turn, go.
Kind of what he said, man. Tua was disappointing last week. This week is the whole team. Nothing's going right. Our receivers are randomly not being able to track the ball now. They couldn't catch for a little bit this game. Tua's off. It's just Taron Armstead can't block, even though he's got one arm. He's doing his best.
100.
McDaniel can't call plays effectively. You know, it just sucks. Go Fins.
Love it.
Don't be too happy, John. Pyro, go ahead.
Well, another day, another Sunday run, you know. And then this time, at least I got to get some good fucking football games to it. Get stared to see this disappointment, this shit show. You know.
Hey, Pyro, get some more water in the bowl, because we're going to need to put some bodies in there.
Same shit every year, man. Same thing. They build your hopes up, and they just come to slap this shit right back down to earth. Love it, bro. You just gotta love this team. You gotta love the misery. Fucking my Heat suck. This suck. Gators suck.
Pyro sucks. Everything sucks.
Bro, everything sucks right now, man. Nothing. So I'm with Marcus. I'm getting tuned out next week, bro. I may not even just watch the game. I just probably watch Reason. For next Saturday.
Dolphins, hey, your final thoughts, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna echo some of what everybody's saying. You know, run the ball, do what we gotta do. I'll try to be positive. All the answers are there.
You don't have to
go back to. I'm gonna laugh. I'm trying to be positive a little bit here, but just go back to what we were doing earlier. Have a balanced, somewhat of a balanced offense. 60-40, not this 80-20 thing we're doing right now. 60-40, run the ball to make it respectable. Hit Tyreek Hill on those comeback routes we were doing before. All the answers are there, and if we can look forward to anything, is that as fast as was, the Bills look beatable. All right, they're willing to. They'll put up 20 on the Jets. So it's not
beatable if we play like this.
Hey, look. Again, the answers are there. We've seen this team. Everything we're asking them to do, we've seen them do it. So we're not asking them to do something new. Just do what you were doing and start the play calling 4 weeks ago. That's it. So it's still within reach, man. So I ain't giving up on them. It does fucking suck.
because this wasn't, we should have beat them, we're better than them. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells me. But, hey, it's football. Football's on football, man. And the refs are going to ref.
Keep that same energy there.
All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll recap this disaster. Until then, everyone stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed as always. Fins up all day, every day on to Buffalo. Got to get this one out of our head, all right? And I think it's a must-win next week for this team's confidence for the rest of the season. So right now they don't look like a playoff team, but hey, you beat Buffalo, you run the table, get that momentum back. If they were going to shit the bed, get it out of the way now before the end of the season. So, all right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Fins up, baby.
Have a good one, Reason.
All right.
The best memories are made during the holidays, and when you shop at Living Spaces, you can create moments that are even more magical and beautiful with fast, free shipping on in-stock collections. Bring the joy of the season home, only with Living Spaces. Living Spaces!
Let's see what else. There's so much going on here. That's everything. What is this? Alright. What is this? Your trucker is stressed and was. I don't give a dang. Hold on, bruh. Don't tell me. Yo, I didn't get paid my whole thing. Hold on. Nope. Load. Overwrite that. Load. What just happened? What just happened, bruh? Nope. What happened, bro? Those are the only things that needs to be done. Whoa, that's way too many things. No. No. It's a good amount of profit. $15. $99. What does this look like? Oh, these are pretty easy, huh? Needs 2. 2, 12, 7. That, and that. This is literally the 2. What about this? Yep. Just finish this. Let's see. Maybe we gotta fire some people. Oh man. Did I fire them or what? There you go. Oh, where's everybody at, bro? Nah, that's not. So we got a problem. All right. Oh, we don't got a problem, but we got to do that. So that's good. Let's go from there to here. Let's go ahead and buy this. Let's go. It's good, but one feather. Nothing here has a feather, so it has to be. Boom. Boom. You go here. You are going to go here. You are going to go here, and then you are going to go here. Why can't link workstation? Okay, there's something. Go here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So now let's buy some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. Just in case, I'll buy one more. I should just save right now. Damn, still. Still didn't work, bro. Good Lord. Okay, hold on. Load what I just did. Load that. Good God. Bro. This is crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. I need them all gone, bro. All gone. Yo, Santa, bro. Why you being a punk, bro? Yo, Santa's being a punk, bro. Santa is being a punk, bro. How you not gonna take all my? How you not gonna take them all, bro? We. Yo, Santa's being a punk, bro. Yo, Santa's being a We not finna do nothing. That's stupid. What is you doing, bro? She's just sitting there wasting time. Get up out of here. You're not gonna work. We're just waiting on that. We're literally just waiting on her to drop that, and she's not dropping it. It's a glitch, man. This is crazy. Come on. Save. Wait, is that? Okay, so I'm not able to do that yet. Let's just start from 29.